This is something a little different. This is I'll call a cool finds video. This here is a Waffen Fabric Simpson and Company out of Suhl, German, of course. 22 single shot. Very higher quality. I haven't redone this wood at all, so this is as it came to me. So Monte Carlo, longer, thick barrel. Actually, I should measure this while I'm thinking of it. 24-inch barrel. Butter knife handle. Well, what makes it cool is the way this works. We get up on the action here. There's your markings right here. It's a Krupp-Essen, so it's a Krupp barrel, 22 long rifle. No import marks. But so what makes it interesting is this action. So make sure I'm in complete focus here. Okay. So we'll put that down. First off, you'll see this little notch here. That is for your safety. So you just pull this back, rotate. You can open partially, won't fully open, and you can't pull the trigger. So that's your safety. So once you do that, but here's the interesting thing. So it's a single shot, right? Well, no, use a single shot. So it's got a little tray here. Right here, you got a little tray. So you just drop your round and close her home. Right? Nothing we haven't seen before. But it has an extractor. But not any extractor. This doubles as the ejector. This will send them flying about 5 feet up and straight up in the air if you pull back, just like that. And there's no real explanation for it. There's no pin, no detent, no nothing like that. But that's how it works. So, just to see what it looks like on the inside, just got the one main screw, metal trigger guard. Screws captive, and this is the mechanism here. Ooh. So, there. Okay, so the bolt comes out. This is what the bolt looks like. Get the firing pin right there. Pretty straightforward. Big flat on here. Then this is the other piece. So I'd have to take the screw off with the retaining spring to take this out. So you got your extractor lips right there, and you got that. So your ramp is a flat spring, which is right here. Let me see. There. This spring here is your ramp for loading. Just spring loaded. So that might be what's kicking her out when you pull her back. Hook on the back side here. Trigger is as simple as you can get. It just drops a sear. So this is an interesting one. I frankly like this in a way. A little complex for what it needs to be, but so when she's all the way back on ejection, so this little hook right here, see, right here, contacts on the bolt, so that when you pull her back, she'll lip up, catch this, and then pop her back, or sorry, right here. So right here will catch it, so when you pull it back, that spring, yeah, ejection. No, definitely a cool way to do it. Fairly simple. I'd actually be kind of curious if you could convert some of the Anschutz that are always missing the extractor pieces to something like this. So it wouldn't be terribly hard. And just a spring, a couple screws, and your main piece there with the spring. Serial number right there. Yeah. Just a cool little piece. Figured I'd share it. First time taking out of the stock, so I'm talking through it. Which is also why the video camera's on, in case something went flying. So yeah, so that's like that. Oops. It needs to be in the wood. So So yeah, putting pressure up on it like that, which comes from a flat spring in the stock. Right there, that little flat spring in the stock pushes the upward pressure on this piece here. That puts, oops, I'm out of frame. So that's retained by the trigger. There's your hook piece right there. And for those that don't quite get it, grab a little beat up old snap cap here. Alright, back with an empty case. Might have to, yeah, I gotta fiddle this in. So pop. I don't know if you've seen that. she went offline. The ridge, this receiver comes back a little further. So you actually gotta get just right to get her in. Just easier said than done. However, I'm going to pull this out a little, see if I can get her there. Let's do this one more time while I still got a few seconds in the camera. So up. There, that's just a light pull. So, well, hopefully somebody finds this interesting. You know, just labeled Suhl 22 single shot. All it was. Looked like it's like, oh, that looks a little fancy. Might clean the wood up on it. Maybe not. But this thing shoots really nice. It's got a fixed sight on it. Right here. It is staked and screwed, so just a fixed sight. But, nope. Interesting little piece. Figured I'd share it. Have yourselves a good one.